Hello everyone, it's Rider here and welcome to another video, and today I'm going to talk you through a parcel I've got from Show Z. Merry Christmas, a little bit late. Don't worry, it wasn't ordered in December. It was ordered less than 2 weeks ago, I think it was, so it's come relatively quickly. Really excited about this. It is a knockoff upgrade kit for a figure that I think was probably one of the best figures of last year. I think I actually put it as my best figure as last year. It is Menosor here. We have some instructions. So we've got some instructions. We have a new set of feet, a new set of hands for Menosor, so posable hands. And here we go. We have got Menosor with his posable hands that the ratchets still work on. One in as well. Pretty solid-ish. Yeah, that works. Yeah, so we've now got Menosor fully kitted out. Bit more height. Bit more posability in his hands. Bit more in-scale feet, which is pretty awesome. Purple sword, which I wasn't too thrilled with, but it's still better than not the little piddly sword we get with Menosor itself. So yeah, that's tiny. But actually you get two. You get this one and you get a silver one, which is perfect for me. So this just clips in there like so, I believe. And fit the sword on the back. So I'm going to have Menosor double sword in, one on his back and one in his hand. How about that? That is an awesome little kit. Couldn't recommend it enough. Today's Friday the 9th of June and I've just got back from watching Rise of the Beast, and I'm not going to give you a big overview or review or anything like that. I'm sure loads of other YouTubers have done that, but what I will say, it's an enjoyable film. It's not too long, it's pretty action packed. The story is pretty linear. There's a lot of robots in it that fight. My personal highlights were probably Mirage, who was great in it. Sorry about the light cutting in and out, the sun setting. Mirage was great, Scourge was great, Optimus was great. Yeah, so it's a good film. I enjoyed it. If you ask me where it would sit on the top 10 of the Transformers films, top 10, sorry, top 7, isn't it? Top 10. Live action ones, I'd say probably Eclipse's Dark of the Moon for me in third, with Bumblebee being first, and 2007 movie being second, I'd say. I think this one's probably more an enjoyable paced film than the 2007 one, but that's pretty nostalgic now anyway. But that's all I'll say about it. Go and watch it yourself, make your own opinions. If I was going to give it a score out of 10, I'd probably give it a 7. Probably give it a 7, maybe a 7.5 at a push. So toys, that's what we're here to talk about, not movies. Yesterday, my son finally had his tonsils out, which was a long time coming, a real long time coming, but ended up spending the entire day at Warsaw Manor Hospital. And as part of the deal, I promised him that he could have some Robux so we could play on Roblox on his iPad after his operation. And unfortunately, the site was down. And I had to walk over to Smith's, which is about, half a mile away, in order to get him some Robux to keep him happy, because we were there for 6 hours after the operation. But anyway, I walked over there, and Oliver had been a brave boy, so we got this stuff. I got him some other bits as well, some blind bags and that to keep him happy, some colour, some paper and some felt tips, because he loves his drawing. And Dad had been a brave boy as well, so he had a boy toy, didn't he, when he was in there. And this was sitting on the shelf. Picked up this. This is the what is it? War for Cybertron. Another War for Cybertron. Yeah, this is the gamer edition version of it. From the game. That was really well explained, wasn't it? I'll start again. This is the Gamer Greats Optimus Prime from the War for Cybertron game. It's a pretty good toy, I have to say. Is it worth 35 quid? Probably not, to be completely honest with you. But you know what? Everything's expensive these days. One thing I will say is there is a massive gap on the back of the truck after transformation where he has visible fists. Sorry, that's pretty unforgivable at this price point. He does come with this this gun, and for those of you who don't know, his entire arm comes off, and you can attach this gun if you so wish. So you can have that look going on with a gun. If you wonder where you can put his spare hand. I don't know half the axes come off of it. But it doesn't matter. Just for these purposes, you can have it hanging from its ass. Which is really random. But yeah, he's quite good. I quite like him. I quite like Bumblebee. I haven't got Barricade yet. I did see him on the shelf. But yeah, I quite like him. He's a good figure. Pick him up if you have the chance. Rightio, I've had to open the blinds because the sun was cutting in and out, and even now I've got lines on me, but we'll roll with it anyway. I've got a couple of parcels, one from Hasbro Pulse, one from an eBay purchase from my latest little fad, which is Power of the Force. So this was a cheeky little lot I got on eBay that cost me a total of 28 quid. Oh god. Oh, why has someone done this? Look at this. Shredded paper, lovely, lovely. Would have been perfect for the hamster, that would have been, but the hamster's dead now, so that's no good. But there we are, never mind. Right, let's go through these then, shall we? I didn't think they'd all fit in there. These are actually sealed, and I am going to open them because that's what I want to do with them. I mean, this one's got some curry sauce down it or something like that. The packaging on these aren't the best. There we go, we'll do it from a comfy chair, shall we? At least we're not getting some decent light here. So yeah, first one is a Snow Trooper. As I say, it's got some dinner down it or something like that, and I have no idea what that is. Packaging is pretty beaten up. It is one of the USA ones, I think. I have got a Snow Trooper, but it's the one that comes with a big gunny unit. But yeah, picked up him. I'm going to be opening these up, and I will open one of these up now as well. So we've got him. We have also got, these are quite battered, but I'm relieved about that. We've got Ishitib, a bit of a background character. Nice looking figure, to be honest. This one comes with one of the scenes. I don't know if you can see that there. One of the freeze frame action slides. Yeah, bit of a background character. Not one I was. I think I've actually got him in the loft seal, to be honest with you. So again, big damaged. Not worried about opening him up. This is one that I've really wanted. Princess Leia Organa Prisoner. So this is on a European card. Definitely wanted this one. I've never actually opened up this one, and this is the main reason why I bought this lot, because this is one that I really did want to pick up. Because I've actually got a sealed one in the loft, right, on the same type of card. But I remember looking everywhere for it, and I always wanted to get a second one to open, and I never did, so now I have. We have got here a Imperial Guard, which is pretty cool. So we've got another freeze frame in there, which is alright, that is. So we've got an Imperial Guard. Now I did know this. There are actually two Imperial Guards in there. This one is extremely yellowed, the packaging. You can tell the difference between the two. See the yellowing on this packaging. So I hope the figure isn't that yellowed. I mean, maybe it's just the bubble. We should be alright, shouldn't we? But we'll have a look. We might open this one up first and see. What else have we got in here? Two more. We have the Rebel Hoth Soldier, which is pretty cool. Again, one I've got in the loft, but one I've never opened. And then Palpatine as well on a European card. So yeah, so I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different figures, but 7 figures in total. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other Royal Guard. Shall we open up this one, see how yellow it is? This was made in 1997, so that would make it about 26 years old. This has been sealed for. I've never actually opened one of these freeze frame figures, so this will be a first. I'm not going to even keep the card, to be honest with you. But the good news is the figure looks... Does it look fine? Yeah, the figure itself is fine, which is good. So that means I might sell that other one. I'm not going to get a lot for it, to be honest. I'm not going to throw everything with it. But yeah, so... Oh, God. I never realised that. Look. Pointy finger as well. Very random. I don't know what I expected from this. I thought it would have legs underneath, but it very clearly hasn't. And it's got a pointy finger. Ooh. So yeah, There we go. You can kind of see it. That's pretty cool. Kenner. I don't know if they're plastic or cardboard, but there we go. So yeah, we have got some more Power of the Force figures, and I'm going to have a real load of fun opening up the other 5 of them. Right, we've got another parcel. This is from Hasbro Pulse, and it was only shipped yesterday. I haven't got many pre-orders in at all from anywhere, to be completely honest. I've got the Jazz figure, you know, the orange one. That's the capsule one that's coming out, so I've got him pre-ordered. This was ordered as part of I ordered Brawn and the Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. This, I hope it's in it. This was just something I added on. It was one I was going to pick up in store, but I did need to get him. It is Beachcomber in a really battered box. He's quite big though. He looks quite nice. Looks very nice actually. Yeah, so I've got Beachcomber here, who comes with the Paradise Parakeet. So I'm not sure who's the accessory here, Beachcomber or the Paradise Parakeet. Maybe we should say it's a Paradise Parakeet with a Beachcomber accessory, who knows. So today's Saturday the 10th of June, and I've got a big, massive parcel here. 2 eBay purchases from the same seller, combined the shipping, so it only cost me like £3. In fact, this entire thing cost me £24, and it has 24 items in there. It's some Star Wars stuff, I've got to be honest with you. But yeah, Dave Shotton, switch off for the next few minutes, mate, because I know you'll like this. Right, so they're all individually wrapped in. Oh no, I thought they were. No, that's just packing paper. Alright, okay, so they're all in a big baggie. Let's get the baggies out anyway, you can see what they are. Star Wars figures. These aren't Power of the Force, these are Episode 1 figures. But for the price, I thought they'd be pretty awesome to pick up. This is the second lot. Here are all the cards that came with these figures. So yeah, all of them here. So all of them came with these. These are going straight in the bin because I am not keeping more bloody packaging. Right, let's see what we've got here. Those are some accessories, I think. Some more accessories. Is the stuff for the good guys, and this is the stuff for the bad guys. Shall we start with the good guys? Let's start with the good guys and see what we've got. I need a little space for it actually, over there, when I've been tidying up the old room. Right, we have Obi-Wan. What will work well actually if I try and get these accessories out. Right, I thought the best thing to do, because they're all in bits, was to put them all together and then show you. So I've done the heroes, we'll go through them, and then I'll do the villains in a moment. So we have a Qui-Gon Jinn. All of these have the Comtech things with them, which I didn't know until recently were actually used as stands as well, which is awesome. So we got Qui-Gon. We have another Qui-Gon, which is cool. We have an Obi-Wan. And we have another Obi-Wan, which is cool. These carry 2 lightsabers, so one on the belt, one in the hand. Not really accurate, but there we go. Keep them all together. Who's this? Kit Fisto? Not Kit Fisto, not Falcone. Oh, I can't. Well, his name's on the bottom, isn't it? Ki-Adi-Mundi, of course, yeah, rolls off the tongue. I recognise him. But yeah, so we got a Jedi there. I didn't even remember him being in the lot. We have a Gungan. We have Padme, or Amidala, isn't it, that one? And then we have Padme. Interestingly, when I went to Burton the other week, there's like a little charity collector shop opened, and they had this without the comms chip, but with the accessory for £10 on its own. And bearing in mind, right, with all of these have cost me about £1 each. We've got Boss Nass. We have 3PO, which is awesome. I've got some of these sealed in the loft. Master Windu, with his purple lightsaber. I didn't actually know that there was a Mace Windu figure in episode 1. We have Anakin, and he comes with this little gun thing, but I don't know where it's meant to go. Then we've got Jar Jar, and we've also got this pilot dude. So yeah, so that's, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in that lot. I think for this, because there were 2 lots together, I think this one cost me, I think it was like £11.80, something like that. They've worked out to be about £1 each anyway across both the lots. Right, we've got them all together. These are in pretty good condition actually. So we've got Chancellor Palpatine here. What a boring figure. A couple of these are proper boring. I mean, this is just boring. Like crap toy for a kid. Chancellor Valorum, even more boring. Some of these are pretty cool though. We have got, now this is beautifully painted Watto. Like, this thing, like, yeah, I know you might hate the character, right, but this thing is done really, really nice. And most of them are, to be honest with you. We've got a couple of pod racer pilots here, I think. So we've got this person here with this droid. Nowhere to actually plug this droid, though, unfortunately. And they're not going to really stand up. And then there's this one. I think his pod racer blows up at the beginning or middle of the race. And he comes with a pit droid, which is pretty cool. Got a couple of battle droids. So we've got, I think this one's a commander one with the yellow hat. I'm sure he is. Yellow paint even. And we've got a different battle droid here. That gives me 3 of those now actually. This one's a little bit loose, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. So I've got 3 different battle droids of that now. We've got this one. Is this not a super battle droid, is it? I forget what it's called. One of the ones that turn into the ball. Pretty awesome. And you get a little comms thing with that, even though you can't use it as a stand. And then Darth Maul, who I've already got, but actually I think I'm going to keep this one rather than the other one I opened. Maybe, or I don't know. Basically the one that I've got, he won't stay on his base, and this one stays on his base. And then we've got Sidious. So yeah, pretty awesome that, isn't it? Like £1 each, cannot moan at that. Pretty awesome. Now this is my childhood Power of the Force FX Luke Skywalker, and you can see the package has seen better days. It's got damaged in 2 house moves. I've ended up with a couple of figures that have gone like this. It's already half open, but my thought is I'm going to create a little bit of a Return of the Jedi display, remove Obi-Wan, who does come with a green lightsaber. That's not like my fault, it did come with it, and actually pop Luke in there. So I'm going to open this package up, release him from his half open plastic prison, and see what the figure's like inside. So the side's already opened here, so I'm going to rip it through and open him up. Here we go, and that's him free. It's got some sticky on there, some little rubber bands that have disintegrated, but it looks really nice and clean. The electronics still work in it, which is really awesome. Look how bright that saber is. How awesome does that look? This is a really nice figure. And there he is attached to Vader, and I think that looks really cool. Really happy with this. Did I do the right thing opening him? Right, on to a few seal figures now, and these are the ones that I opened earlier in the video. I've unboxed Leia in the slave outfit. I don't think we can call it that now, but prisoner outfit. And Emperor Palpatine. They were on European cards. I've got 3 figures here to unbox on American cards. So yeah, this one is the Hoth Soldier. The condition of the card is probably a 7 out of 10. The glue on these is pretty solid. There we are. I've never opened one of these American cards before. Got a load of them at the loft. So I've unfreed the Hoth Soldier. He's quite nice actually. Lovely looking figure. Does he stand alright? I'm going to have to order a few more stands I think. But yeah, he's nice. Comes with a gun and a backpack. Pretty nice looking figure. Comes with an Empire edition of the Snowtrooper. front off. Have a little battle together. I have got a version of this with the iron cannon thing, I think it is. So there we go. So that's like a pistol. And there we are. A lovely snow trooper. Pop his backpack on. Oh, it smells like mid-90s. There we go, so we've got a snow trooper as well. Bit of a Hoth scene going on. Ishi Tib, I've got no idea where Ishi Tib is from. Oh no. Okay, so he's from Return of the Jedi. I can tell this by the little scene here. So he's a background character. Let's open him up. So we've got another one of these. These little things. And this figure's really nice looking. I don't remember the character at all, to be honest with you. Comes with a gun. Already in his hand. Does he stand? He's alright, yeah. So yeah, we've got Ishi Tib as well. And that's all of my sealed Power of the Force figures. Opened. I still haven't opened Han yet. I've actually put him on the back of where I'm standing these up at the moment. I might open him when I want to see if I can get a loose one first from the next toy fair. I feel a bit bad opening that one if it's a slightly rarer figure. But these, as I say, were all damaged, not in the best condition anyway, the cards. So yeah, I'll throw the cards away now. And that's probably it for another week in toys. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and until next time I've been Torride, I'll catch you again very, very soon.